Today we're in a city that feels like it was taken straight out of a dream. An ancient city built on water, a place that witnessed wars, wealth and art that shaped the world. Here there are no highways and no cars. Instead, gondolas and vaporettos glide through the canals like floating streets. Every bridge, every alley hides secrets and legends, and of course the food. From risotto with cuttlefish ink to a refreshing spritz by the Grand Canal. Venetian cuisine has conquered taste buds across the globe. Today we're about to discover the magic of Venice.
After our trip in Greece, we arrived in Venice, and if you want to reverse that adventure, you can already watch it in our YouTube channel. Venice is much more than just the island where the history center is, the place that 99% of tourists visit, including us. It is estimated that Venice receives between 25 to 30 million people per year. Staying here can be quite an adventure. Not only because the hotel prices are high, but also because you need to book several days in advance to get a room. That's why the city has created an alternative, a hotel hub just outside the island around the Venezia Mestre station. Here you can find a variety of hotels, more affordable and with an easy connection to the historic island. In fact, from Venezia Mestre you can reach Santa Lucia station in just 7 minutes by train or about 10 minutes by bus or a car. It's a perfect option for travelers who want to enjoy Venice without breaking the bank and at the same time be just steps away from all the magic of the city.
From our hotel to the train station was only about 500 meters away. Near the station there is a small building where you can buy tickets for trains and buses. We paid just €150 per train ticket. On the main island of Venice, the only transport is by gondola taxis or on foot. Booking a hotel directly on the island with a decent room was insanely expensive. So that's why we chose to stay just outside. We found a hotel called Campanile and we really liked the vibe here. The room felt completely new, everything was spacious and clean, even the bathroom. We were very happy and satisfied staying here. This is definitely my kind of hotel.
Our trip started by taking the train in Santa Lucia station, which has one of the most impressive entries I have seen in all Europe. As soon as you walk out through the doors, the views of Venice are stunning and we knew the trip was going to be worth it. Crossing Ponte degli Scalzi to get a better view of the canal and the San Simeon Piccolo church, we explored the city walking through small alleys and over the little bridge across the canals, without using Google Maps, just letting ourselves be guided by the beauty of each street. In Venice, it's impossible not to notice them. The masks are everywhere. They are not just souvenirs, but part of the city history. We went into a shop to admire different styles. They were born during the Venice Carnival of the Renaissance, when people used them to hide their identity and live freely for a while. Today, they are still a symbol of mystery and art. Some are simple for tourists, but the authentic ones are handmade, painted with gold, details, feathers, and bright colors. Walking among them is like going back in a time and entering into the endless theater. Once a day, Venice turned into a dreamlike stage. It's the Venice Carnival. For several days, the streets and squares filled with people wearing elegant Renaissance costumes and of course the famous Venetian mask. It's a unique spectacle. Music, parades, dance and decoration boats moving through the canals. It's not just a party, it's a tradition that brings back the time when Venice was a symbol of art, mystery and extravagance. Being there during those days is like traveling during the time, surrounded by characters from another era. And walking, we arrived at the heart of the city, St. Mark's Square, a place that looks like it came straight out of a painting. In front of us was the majestic St. Mark's Basilic, with a golden mosaic shining under the sun, and the Campanile, that very tall tower inviting us to climb up and see Venice from above. In the middle of St. Mark's Square stands the clock tower, an icon that combines art, science and astrology. Built in the 15th century, this clock doesn't just tell you the time, it also shows the phases of the moon, the movement of the sun and the zodiac signs. And of course, we couldn't miss the Rialto Bridge, full of life, shops and amazing views. The Rialto Bridge is the oldest and most famous bridge in Venice. For centuries, it was the only bridge that crossed the Grand Canal, and even today it remains one of the most visited places in the city. Its stone arch is lined with the small shops, like a floating market. From the top, the views of the Grand Canal are simply spectacular, with gondolas and vapourings passing by constantly. And here comes an interesting fact. It's estimated that around 25 million people cross the bridge each year, connecting the two cave districts, San Marco and San Polo, making it essential for both tourists and locals.
I guess it's the same with the food here as in the rest of Italy. The pasta is just amazing, period. The food overall was delicious. We found lots of little bakeries with tempting desserts, and the wine, honestly, no words. If you're into wine, this is a great place to enjoy it. In almost every restaurant, especially the small ones tucked away in the corners, make sure to try their house wines.
Venice isn't just a city, it's an experience. Walking its alleys, crossing its bridge, sailing its canals, every corner has a story. Every moment feels unique. Even with a million of visitors, its magic never fades. A city on the water, just unforgettable. This was our journey through Venice. We hope you liked this video. Now it's time to go to Rome. Check it out in our YouTube video.
Don't forget to put a like and subscribe. We're close to the 100.
Bye bye.